people ask me about what does global managed services do, to actually look from the customer's viewpoint. When you think about it, our customers, utility customers, they really want to innovate, and they want to worry about the business. They don't want to worry about technology. And so global managed services actually has the people, the tools, the processes to deploy Itron solutions and also manage and optimize them for use by our customers. So the customer can really just innovate and think about the business. Yeah, right now Global Managed Services has over 700 customers, and we're managing some 25 million endpoints. And the thing that's great is there's a lot more coming. We've got a lot of demand with the whole new Riva deployments. So in fact, the numbers are growing quickly. When we're working with our customers, normally the thing that starts it is there's a new application or a new set of functions they want, or maybe a whole different set of tools they want to use, from Itron. And the great thing now is the discussion then goes to, well, do we do it on-prem? Do we do it with you in managed services who are taking advantage of the cloud? We at Itron are really committed to the cloud because we think, we can really take advantage of using what the cloud has to offer. And so in fact, we then can even get more benefit for our customers. There's a number of different drivers for why cloud. One of it is just the aging technology they might have today, and moving to the newer technology, and it's in the cloud. A lot of it's around some of these solutions are complex, so again, getting it through a cloud service, helps that. The benefit of just partnering with huge cloud providers and the economies of scale they have. And one of the big ones to me is security. Working with a partner like we do with Microsoft, we now have all of Microsoft behind us. There's $1 billion that they're putting towards security, 3,500 people alone that are somehow touching security. I mean, we couldn't put that kind of resource to it ourselves. So we get that with the cloud partner. Yeah, it's interesting. We have been working very closely with Microsoft, and it is a very collaborative, to me, I would describe it as collaborative, working towards common goals. And the issue we have is we want to move applications to take advantage of it. They're the experts, Microsoft, on the platform. So they're bringing that expertise, we're bringing the application expertise, and the common goal is getting it over to the cloud. It is interesting to see the change that's taken place, and you do ask yourself, why has it changed? And I think of it, a lot of it is the hurdles of really getting to know, what a Microsoft is putting around this, and around security, for example. There's so much they can do we can't. So yeah, a lot of CIOs, a lot of security people within companies have sat there and looked at this in a lot of detail and said, wait a minute, I can't provide that same level, so let's take advantage of that. The adoption of the cloud, it's really changed. 2 or 3 years ago, I would have said, ooh, there's a bunch of pushback, but wow, that's, really changed. So it's really getting to a point of high, receptivity from customers. And so it's more of, yes, when are we going to get there, and how do I take advantage of it? We're seeing a lot of value as we get started here, and the big thing is around this speed to deploy. It's pretty exciting how quickly we are actually deploying legacy systems over. And then there's the whole area of the new development we've got going on that's totally taking advantage of the various cloud services. So seeing how those applications in this new environment are working, it providing great functionality and taking advantage of the cloud, is really something to see. There are a number of different delivery mechanisms. On one side, it is software as a service, where we're just operating the application and the customer's really doing all the interface to it. On the other end, total outcomes, we are managing everything and to an outcome. So that's what we're going to be running the systems, managing the reports, getting the data where it needs to be. We do everything else behind the scenes to make it happen. An example of that is in our DEM business, we provide load management switches, and a company would buy that software, and they might buy some of our switches and so forth, and they'd manage trying to get a certain amount of megawatts, for every peak time. But when we do it as a total outcome, we just say, we're contracting for giving you 20 megawatts. There's a number of things around meter to cache or analytics. I mean, really, it's just taking it from a different viewpoint from the customer itself, and you're going to see a lot more being defined in the coming months around those total outcomes. Just to mention a couple, methane sensing, leak detection, and outage detection. We've got a lot of work going on defining those outcomes and what's important to the customer. I mean, Global Managed Services is a service organization, and we've got to meet our commitments, and we're doing a good job at doing that.